YouTube, welcome back to another Witchfire Wednesday, and today I've got a banger for you. It's absolute insanity. Please believe me, in its current state, and I'm no person to exaggerate, this gun is busted. It is completely broken. Today's video is gonna be a little bit longer because I'm not showcasing one, but two full clears within 15 minutes. And we're talking about Fatum today. I'm going to explain the basics first, and then I'm gonna talk about both builds. And I cannot stress it enough, please watch the video till the very end, you're not gonna regret it. Just one early warning, this gun is a very, very close range gun. You will need to get into the enemy's face in order to slap them properly. So don't bring too much Witchfire into your runs. Especially the second run has little to no safety features, and it's all about going full force, so more on that later. Alright, let's start with the Mysteria. Reloading after a kill spins the barrel rings. Active rings increase the weapon damage. Rings now cycle through elements. Matching two colors grants bullets a chance to apply the rolled element. And last but not least, a triple match grants infinite stamina, ammo or light spell charges. Kills increase the odds of a perfect spin. Please pay attention to the B-roll in the background. As soon as you hit two rings of the same element, Fatum's muzzle will show the current active element. So, Fatum can actually roll 3 out of the 4 elements. Fire, granting you infinite ammo. Water, triggering infinite stamina. And air, giving you infinite light spells. But as soon as you have 2 out of the 3 rings of the same element, the gun will have a 15% chance per bullet to apply the active element. And with Fatum's rate of fire, 50% is more than enough to trigger the element most of the time. So what are the conclusions? You could think that you want to play the tier 3 Mysteria. So you play it safe, you see what the Mysteria grants you. Unlimited stamina, great. You can move fast, play the pace, jump, dash, just go for it. Unlimited ammo, awesome. Just more pure straight in the face power. Or unlimited spells. Well. Unlimited power. But what if I told you you don't even need the M3, because it's completely unnecessary. The true power of this gun comes from the Mysteria 2 effect, the added elements. Let's take a short stop here and talk about the gear. We have Fatum, we have Echo, we have Vulture, we have Aura Fist, we have Ice Stiletto, Cursed Bell because Crown of Fire does not work with Burning Stake, obviously, Crown of Fire, Henbane, and Curvane. For our prophecies, we have Nimble Fingers, and please do me a favor, put Nimble Fingers always in the first slot, because that Omen of Sacrifice could potentially ruin your runs. Then we have the Prophecy of Water Element, Fire Element, Gunpowder, Firearms, Dead Eyes, and Spells. And for our beats, we have the Ammo Preservation beat, which is a must if you're running Fatum. We have the Aim and Power beat, the Elixir beat, the Dash Stamina beat, which is a nice addition to Crown of Fire, and we have the Free Arcana beat because we're using Nimble Fingers, and we're coming back on the reload mechanics in a second. So why is the M2 so strong, and how can we maximize Fatum's powers? Well, once you get your desired element, you don't want to reload anymore, because that means you'll potentially lose the current element. So we'll try to build around that, and the game gives us actually 5 options to do so. First, the guaranteed reload from Crown of Fire. Whenever you dash, you add fire to your bullets, which means you can set enemies on fire. And that means Crown of Fire will reload the gun for you. But be aware, if you set an enemy on fire with anything else but Crown of Fire, the reload will not work. So you cannot use Burning Stake with Crown of Fire. It simply doesn't work. The next 4 options are our Arcana. We have the Reload Swap Arcana, the Kill Reload Arcana, the Reload Dash Arcana, and the Reload Slide Arcana. The good thing is now that the first 3 options are available from the Nimble Fingers prophecy. And so that's what we're going to put into our first prophecy slot in both builds. With the Free Arcana beat, we have a high chance to get any of those Arcana we want. And from there on, you will never have to reload again, and you'll have the element on your gun for the most part of the run, if played right. And if not, the element is just a few reloads away anyway, so don't worry about it. As you can see at the bottom of the screen, I already got the Kill Reload Arcana. And I got Shattered Soul, which is everything that I could wish for. But unfortunately, I didn't get an Ice Roll on Fatum yet. So we went with Fire and Lightning. But with the next reload, I get my well-deserved and well-desired Ice Roll. And from now on, I'll try everything just to not reload anymore, because I don't want to lose the Ice Roll. 50% chance on my bullets to trigger the Ice element, and in combination with Shattered Soul, this thing just shreds. It's insane. Right now, I'm doing a little bit of bullshit here, because I didn't pay attention. I thought, okay, I'm just gonna slap him in the face. Yeah, he had other plans with his shield, so that one's on me. But besides of that, as you have seen until now, this build simply shreds. So, don't hit the reload button. Dash. Now you have Crown of Fire active. Now you kill. And the guns, reload works wonders for you. You don't have to do anything. Crown of Fire and the Kill Reload Arcana does the job. You can clear the rest of the map so easily, it's insane. I'm pretty sure that this is not intended, because there is absolutely no other reason to use another gun except for Fatum, because it's so strong. Little mistake here, I didn't actually need the potion, but it is what it is. The next potion is just waiting around the corner. Let's grab those next manifestations. And here we get another option, Reload Dash, which will give us another reload of 25% to our magazine. And that actually means we don't have to reload at all anymore. The gun will always be full as soon as we dash or make a kill. It's insane. Look at the kill speed on the Warden. She cannot do anything crazy. And the next camp is gonna be dead in a few seconds as well. Well, they're a little bit spread out, which makes it a little bit harder for me. The only downside of Fatum is its high ammo consumption. But if the game offers you the Phantom Bullets Arcana, which will rematerialize ammos into your gun that you missed with the shots, you won't have any ammo problems at all. And yeah, the gun is so strong that maybe you will need one ammo chest if you need it at all. In this case, I decided to kill the familiar here on the map as well. I just thought, okay, why not grab the ammo chest, but it's too far away, so I just went with an ammunition pack and have a look at the kill speed on the Demacher. It's insane. So I thought about running for the ammo chest, and then I said, no, why go for the ammo chest? I have the standard ammo packs on me. That's more than enough to kill the familiar. And then I can grab the ammo chest later on, because I didn't get lucky enough to get the Phantom Bullets Arcana. And I didn't even bother to grab any of the chests. I just went straight for the camps. I didn't open anything, no feathers at all, because it's simply not necessary. Have a look at that. The stun power is insane. He doesn't stand a chance. I don't even bother avoiding his strikes. He's dead so quickly, I don't really care. It's insane. This gun is insane. No, it's not insane, it's broken. It's too strong. Seriously, it's too strong. Okay, let's grab the first ammo chest, just in case, because we have the last camp ahead of us. But you will see, even the hardest camp of the map, they simply cannot stand a chance against the firepower of Fatum. I have no words for this gun. Do I want it to be balanced? No, because it's so fun. If you pay attention to the second run, you're gonna see what I'm talking about. And even this is the perfect showcase of why I don't want the gun to be balanced. But does it need a balance? Is it way too overpowered? Yes. Yes, it is. Okay, big mistake here. I hit the reload button. It was just out of my habits. But I lost the Shattered Soul functionality now because I only have the fire element on the gun now. But doesn't really matter. It was the last camp anyway. Nope. Right now we're sitting at about 8 minutes for a full clear of the Irongate Castle. And next up I'm going to show you the build for our run number 2, and we're going to clear Velmorne with it. And this one is absolute insanity. So again, Fatum, Echo, Vulture, Fist. Now we go with Fireballs and Miasma, because we want to make use of Static Ring. And then we're going to take you and Braid of a Seductress, a relic which I never play, but in this case it is absolutely insane. It grants 30% melee damage reduction, and killing a frozen enemy restores potentially lost health. With you, you grant a shield for 12 seconds, and you get purged of all ailments, so elemental effects. And also, the reload time is reduced, and it will stun all the enemies around you. And Static Ring might now be the better Iron Cross. It will drop a lightning ball on the ground behind you after sliding, and it will shock all the enemies within the radius. This works so perfectly well that I cannot believe how insane the combination of those items was. As for the prophecies, we went again with Nimble Fingers, Fire Element, Gunpowder, Air Element, Firearms, Dead Eyes and Spells. And I swapped out the Rosary here. So we again have the Ammo Preservation bead, which is a must with Fatum. Then I got the Sprint bead, which gives us infinite stamina while sprinting. Ailment Power bead, Elixir bead because I do mistakes, and the Stamina Sigil bead. You can swap out the Elixir bead and the Stamina Sigil bead because I actually don't use the Stamina Sigil bead too much. But the Sprint bead, please use it because you want that sprint stamina to be available to you in order to use Static Ring when you slide. The basic idea is the following for this build. Setting up Miasma first and then sliding into a pack of enemies will trigger lightning bolts with every decay tick from Miasma. If you then add in fireballs for their own damage, and especially for the burning enemies and therefore amplifying Fatum's damage, you will melt through the camps. Even the major enemies are killed with ease, even though this first camp doesn't show the true power yet. If you then add the orbs from you, your movement speed will reach Doom-like levels and you can sprint and dash and jump around the enemies, that it's pure joy. So that's how easy you kill the first camp. And now have a look at the rest of the fights. As mentioned in the previous run, getting Phantom bullets highly adds to the ammo efficiency of Fatum. It will make your life so much easier and you won't be running into any ammunition problems. Look at that. Miasma in the combination of the Yorp from Static Ring is just insanity. The enemies are stunned, they cannot do anything, and that's how fast you clear the second camp. And it's no difference with the other camps on the map. It doesn't really matter which enemies you're facing. The combination of Miasma and Static Ring, amazing. Even if you don't have Miasma up now, enemies will die pretty easily. Yeah, sometimes I get hit, sometimes I do stupid stuff, but it doesn't really make a difference. Third camp within 2 minutes. Just pure firepower. I love this thing so much. Alright folks, I really hope you enjoyed the insight into Fatum so far. Please let me know in the comments below if you tried Fatum yet and what you think of its power. I'm really curious to know your thoughts. I'm gonna leave you alone now with the rest of the video. If you had some fun, please give the video a thumbs up, and as always, have a good one.